We all know the great books, Harry Potter, The Great Gatsby, 1984. But today, apart from those classics, we are going to talk about 7 incredible works that most people have never heard of, that touch the depths of your heart and teleport you to another world when you turn their pages. These books are such works that they are like a hidden treasure, waiting to be discovered. If you are ready, I am taking you on a journey that will drag you after hidden literary treasures. Because sometimes the greatest treasures are not in front of the eye, but on the edge, in the corner. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video first. Let's start 1. The Book of Lost Things, John Connolly. Imagine this. You are 12 years old and your world is shattered by the death of your mother. This is exactly how David's story begins. Writhing in grief, he begins to hear the whispers of old books. This is an eerie yet mesmerizing narrative that explores the dark side of fairy tales. John Connolly takes familiar fairy tales and twists them into a dark, gothic epic. David's disappearance into an unknown world, facing his fears and growing up. This book walks the fine line between childhood innocence and the harsh realities of the adult world. Why is this book a treasure? Because it starts as a children's book and leaves you alone with the deepest questions of adulthood. 2. Tigana, Guy Gavriel Kay. If you're looking for a true epic, Tigana is for you. But this is such a story that it penetrates you from the moment it is told. The name of a country was erased from history and people's memories by a sorcerer. Only those born in that land can remember the name Tigana. This is where Kay's real magic comes into play. What is memory? What makes a people a people? Who are we still if our identity, our names, and our stories are taken away? The novel tugs at your heartstrings with its poetic language, unforgettable characters, and unsettling themes. And believe me, when you finish it, you won't be able to recover for a while. 3. The Gargoyle, Andrew Davidson. Imagine a man severely injured in a road accident and completely covered in burns as he writhes in agony in his hospital room. A woman comes to him and claims that they fell in love centuries ago, real or imagined. The Gargoyle walks that thin, fascinating line between reality and fantasy. Andrew Davidson's pen explores love, loss, and redemption. This is not just a love story. It is also an epic of how beauty can be born out of pain. Throughout the book, you are taken on a journey through legends from Japan to Iceland. Why is this book a hidden treasure? Because it shows love not only as a sweet feeling, but also as a form of resistance. 4. The Shadow of the Wind, Carlos Ruiz Zafón. Here is a treasure that everyone who loves literature must discover. The Cemetery of Forgotten Books. One day, young Daniel finds a mysterious book, The Shadow of the Wind. But someone is determined to destroy all the books of Julian Carax, the author of that book. As Daniel is dragged after the book, he faces the dark secrets of his own past. This work is not just an adventure, it is a love letter. A love letter to books, stories, remembering and forgetting. Get ready to get lost in the foggy streets of Barcelona. Zafón's language is so fluent, so atmospheric, that you can almost feel the smell of the damp stone streets while reading. 5. Neverwhere, Neil Gaiman. You think you know London? You're wrong. Because there is another world hidden under London, in Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere, London Below. Richard Mayhew finds himself in this mysterious and dangerous world, in the middle of his ordinary life. The forgotten, the lost, and the unseen live here. Gaiman's narration is absolutely mesmerizing. An underground tale filled with both darkness and the light of hope. And of course, his absurd humor and sharp wit are felt in every line. Why is this book a treasure? Because it shows us that we can't always see what is right in front of us. 7. The Secret History, Donna Tartt. Our last book is perhaps the most fascinating. A group of elite students study ancient Greek philosophy. In time, however, this intellectual discovery turns into a dark murder. Donna Tartt takes you step by step into the nature of crime, the psychology of guilt, and the dark side of elitism. The novel asks the question, does committing a crime automatically make you a bad person? Or are intentions as important as the act? Why is it a hidden treasure? Because the narrative is so subtle and gripping that when you finish, you will feel as if you have been left in a vacuum. These books may be forgotten among the dust on ordinary shelves, but for those who discover them, each one opens the door to a universe. Dare to go beyond familiar books today, because the most beautiful stories are for those who dare to discover. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe for more literary discoveries. What is your secret favorite book? Let's meet in the comments.